G'day everyone, welcome to the Eternal Gathering. The Gathering here with another edition of Case Files, and we've got Ikoria this time around. Finally got my product, and we're going to be opening a whole case of Ikoria for people who just want to see what you would crack. It's going to be a 3-part series, so we've got 2 boxes per video. And I hope that you guys enjoy. Give a like, subscribe, and comment, and share if you do. Oh yes, that's right. Box toppers, very nice. We'll open that up a little bit later. Let's take out our packs of cards. Put that to the side. And time to start cracking. So it's been a long time coming to get this product as a local game store. Oh, good start actually. Now throw Apex of Death and the alternate. It's a good start. Uncommons and commons. What was I saying? Yeah, so the local game store unfortunately got it a bit later than expected. So it's about almost 3 weeks since it supposedly was supposed to be released on May 15th. Gigantha. We've got a alternate art, which I'll place here. And then back to uncommons. And commons. Maybe I should double check there's no alternate art. We just want to keep tabs on the alternate art as well. So I obviously wanted to continue to support the LGS, so I graciously waited. Plus the LGS that I go to is really good. Really good owners, so they helped us out and look after us, so I did not mind returning the favor. Mythos of Snapdax. So obviously, with this set being out for quite some time, we kind of already know what the commons and uncommons do. We can probably stop at a few of the rares, have a bit of a read of those, but you should also kind of know what they do at this point in time. Zerda, the Dawn, Waker, see some play at the moment with the companion mechanic in older formats. We've got another alternate art there, and I believe tomorrow will be a update on the ban restricted list. They're specifically targeting standard and historic, but they also did mention that they will be talking about companion. Oh, very nice foil Rogreen Triumph full art. Oh, very beautiful. I like that one. Perfect. Let's keep that a little bit even more separate. And then Offspring's Revenge as our rare. Oops, wrong place. Sorry. Another alternate art there. Very beautiful art. The lands in this set are very beautiful, especially the full art lands. And a foil one even better. Really nice. So we probably should be hitting about 2 rares in foil per box on average. So we'll see how that goes throughout the series. Lurus, infamous Lurus, sees a lot of play in older formats, and I think is the main reason why they're going to be talking about this companion mechanic tomorrow, and possibly, I believe, changing the way that mechanic actually works. I keep doing that, sorry guys. I believe that they're going to be straight up changing how companion works. The moment says if this card is chosen your companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. I think that is going to change to a whole new meaning there is Roraine Triumph, the original art. I think that my guess would be that they will actually make it that if it starts outside the game, and then I'm going to change this around because obviously I keep putting it in the wrong pile. Start it with outside of the game, but putting into your opening hand, and then putting a card from your opening hand to the bottom of your library. I think that is what is going to happen. That would be my take, Skycat Sovereign, on what will happen tomorrow in the BNR announcement. Let me know what you guys think might happen in the comments below. I'm also going to be giving away a few pre-release pack codes for Magic Arena. So to do that, you need to be subscribed and have commented on the video to go and running to get that. I'm just basically going to give it out to... Oh, this is our first actual foil. It's non-rare. I'm going to just be giving it out to the first people that do that. So first in, first served. If you want a code for Arena, the pre-release code, I'll be just giving them away. I've got, I believe, 8 to give away. So first in, first served will be getting that. Just kind of giving it away in celebration for Ikoria. And also, guys, check out, if you haven't already been there, Josh and Pat's MTG Bazaar on Facebook. Vivian, Monsters Advocate, our second mythic. Give him a check out on Facebook. And as we are kind of like partnered up at the moment, I'll be posting links to this video on their Facebook page. Also, letting people know about the giveaway there. So yeah, if you haven't already checked them, they're basically a Facebook page with auctions for MTG singles and sealed product. Kinnan, Bonder Prodigy, and third mythic. And they do a great job with some really good product, and you can probably get a bargain or two on their page. So give them a look, see, and if you'd like to get some Magic singles, if you're in Australia, that's the place to go on Facebook. Voracious Great Shark. See, once I changed them around, now I'm like putting it in the right place. I don't know what it was. My brain obviously just thought, hey, this is the way it should be done. And I obliged. Duskfang Mentor as our foil, and the Ozolith as a rare. So far, we've gotten 4, I guess, alternate art that are non-rare. Mythos of Vadrok as our rare. So the companion mechanic was much stronger than I originally had thought. I didn't think it'd see too much play in terms of the companion aspect. We got Thornward 4s as our foil and Song of Creation as our rare. But obviously I was wrong. It's seemed to be a, I guess, quote unquote broken mechanic. In terms of giving you an extra card in hand that's pretty much unable to be kind of interacted with. So I think that's the really broken aspect of it, is the inability to interact with that card in the opponent's hand with discard spells. And they basically get to cast it without worrying about it getting removed from the hand. The only way to get rid of it is countering it, just automation, or you know, destroying it once it actually hits the battlefield. So that is where I think the brokenness, if that's a word, comes from. Death's Oasis. Dire Tactics, actually not too bad of an uncommon there. Probably we'll see a lot of standard play. Maybe some Pioneer play, I would imagine. Being able to exile a card, or creature card, sorry, for white and a black. And then if you control no humans, losing some life equal to its toughness, I think. Fiend Artisan, really good mythic here, really good card. We'll be seeing a lot of play. I think the potential for that is quite big, and I don't think people have really tapped into that potential as of yet. So, card that we'll see a lot of play. I think there's just so many new cards and so many different things happening. Everyone's kind of focused on the companions, but once that kind of focus goes away, I think Fiend Artisan will be one of the better cards from this set. I know it already kind of is, but I think it's still not seeing as much play as it really should. Whisper Squad as a foil. So we've already got 4 mythics, and we're basically halfway through the box. So this could be more than 4 mythic box, which is highly unlikely, as we usually get 4 mythics per box, I would say. There's still 1 foil rare, hopefully, to get. We've also got the box topper, which is really interesting, really cool kind of thing to get. Crystalline Giant, there's our foil rare. Crystalline Giant. And Evercool Phoenix as the normal rare. I think we are getting close to maybe opening that box topper. What do you reckon? After this pack, we'll open the box topper and see what we have gotten ourselves. Foil Plains, Emergent Ultimatum. Ultimatums are pretty cool in this set. They're very strong. Much stronger than the other counterparts that were made in Alara. So here we go for our box topper. So I think at the moment it's the 3-headed dragon, I don't remember what its name, Gora or Giora or something like that, is the most expensive one. So we'll see what we can get. And we got Bioquartz Space Godzilla. So that's Brokos, I believe. Yes. Very beautiful. This full art kind of treatment. I'm not a fan of the Godzilla art itself, but I do like the full art kind of layout that it has. I wonder what they're going to do for the box toppers in each set, because I think the next set's what, M21, so core set 21, and that's a Teferi. I wonder if we'll get some Planeswalkers with the full art treatment. In Death of Triumph, full art there, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I guess it's at least it's a mythic that we got, and not one of the uncommons, which is seeing less value-wise. Zagoth Triumph. Oh, so we've got a few Triumphs in this set. We've got 2 normals, 2 full arts. 2 of them are raw green Triumph, but one was a foil one, so kind of outside the norm. Dismal Backwater, and there you go. Speaking about Triumphs, another Triumph there. So we're getting basically all the Triumphs. I think we're missing, what, 1 Triumph. one or two Triumphs. Survive Triumph and I think it was all the Triumphs. Yeah, just Survive Triumph we're missing. So could we get Survive Triumph? So we've got Obosh as our rare, Skull Prophet as a foil, and no alternate arts. Come down to the last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs, including this one, I think. Frontland Felidar. Zenith Flare, seeing a lot of play in Standard at the moment. A really cool kind of card. And I guess Archetype in the Cycling. I guess Archetype, which really wasn't there before this set kind of came. For Standard, anyways. Labyrinth Raptor, really cool card actually. Giving all your creatures menace. The ability when they block, the opponent has to sacrifice a creature, so that's really, really cool. I like how they did like menace and flash as kind of like sub kind of themes in this set, and had some kind of lords and support cards for them. Another foil rare, Frontland Felidar, and Unpredictable Cyclone as the rare. Yeah, I thought that was cool, like having those little kind of sub themes. Got some really powerful cards actually, I think, in those little sub themes. Oh, is that another foil? Wow, foil Mythic, Snapdax, Apex of Hunt. That's some really interesting 3 foils. One being a foil Mythic, one being a foil Rogreen Triumph, and did we get actually? And then we got those 2, Frontland Felidar and Crystalline Giant. Wow, this is a really good start to the series. This box is know what the value is. I'm not really getting to put the value up for these boxes during this video. I think having the value is kind of Snapdax, none of them a mythic. Oh my gosh, so many freaking mythics in this set, in this box. Yeah, I was gonna say having the prices. Usually, I don't put the prices up for this case files because I get it at release, and the prices at release are obviously inflated. I mean, the prices have settled down at the moment, but it does take a long time to kind of edit, and I want to kind of get these videos out a bit quicker since it's already been delayed by almost 3 weeks. So I'm just gonna put basically the video up as is without the value, but I would believe this would held a lot of value, this box itself. So if you can be bothered in going through the actual pricing for each rare and foil and all that kind of stuff for this box, and put it in the comments below, that would be really cool. Just so we kind of know what the value was. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be doing it just because of timing, basically. It takes too much time to do that. Rather just get this out to you as quick as possible. Coming down to the last 2 packs. Be very, very impressed if we get another mythic in our final pack. But it's been a great box thus far, and I'm really happy with that. Ruinous Ultimatum is our last card. Alright, so that's box 1. I'm just going to reset, so bear with me as I put some of these cards away. Okay, we're back to the second box for this video. I'll be very impressed if we can beat the first box. Actually, I think the first box might just be the best box out of the lot, because that box was loaded. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mythics, including the box stopper. So 6 mythics in the actual box, 1 being a foil mythic. And then we had our full art Romarine Triumphs, another really good hit, plus an extra 2 more foils. So really good first box. The second box, get our box stopper on the side there. Second box now would be really cool if we can be better than the first box, but I do not believe that's going to happen. But you never know. That's why we're tracking them. So start with Lutri the Spell Chaser, the first card to be banned from this set. And I'm sure there are many more that are going to be banned and have been banned. While Lurrus and Zerda have been already banned in Legacy and Vintage. So we've got that. Gem Razor. So not a great start to the box as of yet. Blossoming Sands Foil. Shark Typhoon, seeing a lot of play for the cycle ability mostly. Being able to cycle and put a flying shark into play. XX flying shark, so whatever X you pay. So basically 3 mana to put a 1/1 flying. With that can't be countered basically, really. So there's a lot of standard play because of that. No mythic yet. That's okay, we're only just starting. Proud Wild Bonder, Inspired Ultimatum. So I will be doing the next part tomorrow when the ban restrict announcement has happened. So we'll talk a bit more about that in tomorrow's box openings. Lurrus, again, the Oko of the set. It's actually quite interesting that they are really pushing the power level of recent sets since basically War of Spark came out. But is it a good thing? I don't know if it's healthy for the game. The last thing I want to see is people not wanting to play because they have to get the latest cards all the time. Because then you just kind of like make it that all the older cards are unplayable, and then people's collections they're like, well, what's the point? I'm just gonna sell off and just play either standard, or not play at all because it's getting too expensive to have to buy the latest cards in each and every set every single time. It's okay to have it every now and again. Ooh, that's a nice foil there. And we've got Winota, which sees a lot of play. Yeah, I would like to have, if one card made it into an older format per set, that would be enough. Brokos, so that's 2 mythics in a row. I also really like this mechanic, I guess, putting counters on creatures, Runner's Ultimatum. That was a real cool kind of like mechanic there. being able to put stuff on creatures that may not have had those abilities on them as counters, and yeah, really interesting kind of mechanic. Slitherwisp, a really good card actually, I think. The only issue is the 3 colours, 2 black and blue, which is a bit difficult to pull off. If you want to kind of play that strategy, usually green is another great flash centric deck. So difficult to kind of pull off. I'm trying to like play around with that in Pioneer, see if I can come up with a deck for it. But it is a bit more difficult having those 3 colors needed, or 2 black and a blue. Sorry, not 3 colors, but the 3 symbols. Makes it difficult to play kind of like a 3 color deck for it. But I'm trying nonetheless. Hopefully I can make it work and make a great deck out of it that sees some potential. Death's Oasis as a rare. So again, this box not really doing much for us. Hopefully that box topper can kind of bring some life into this. Luminous Brood Moth as our 3rd mythic. So we've got 3 mythics now, which is good, especially when we're coming to about halfway through the box now, I would imagine. Song of Creation as our rare. Alright, one more pack and I'll work in that box topper, see what there is. That's a foil rare, Emergent Ultimatum. And then a Crystalline Giant for the normal rare. Alright, let's get this box topper opened. I like how they added a box topper in each box as a little extra. Especially if you go to LGS and buy it. So we've got Dorat, the Perfect Pet. So not the greatest one to get, being an uncommon only. I know they're all kind of same rarities, but I think the higher the rarity, the more kind of value placed on those cards. It is a good card though. I'll give it that. Hasn't really seen play yet, but oh, that's another foil rare. So 2 foil rares back to back. Not the greatest foil rare to get, but still back to back foil rares is pretty cool. So definitely box 1, I can already just tell right now that it's beaten this box here. Oh, keep doing that. This second box isn't as good as the first box, and mythics aren't the greatest mythics. Well, Noted does see a lot of play at the moment. Another card that's been banned in a Brawl, I believe. Bonder's Enclave. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had 12 in the last box, and we've got 8 in this box because of alternate commons and uncommons. Daro. Probably about a third or just over a third to go. Another Triumph. Triumphs are good to get. Full art ones are bloody beautiful though. Would really love to get some more full art ones. Foil full arts like the first box. Oh, even better, even better. Flycatcher, foil, Mori, the collector as our rare. So we've got about 12 left, so that is a third of the box to go. Labyrinth Raptor. There's another one, it's 9 now. There we go, there's the Goth Triumph Full Art, beautiful. The set's actually really fun to be playing sealed and draft. I've had a blast playing it on Arena. I think it's a really well constructed kind of set. A Lunar Apex of Wishes is our 4th mythic for the box. If you haven't already given it a try on Arena, the draft format, I would definitely give it a go. It's a really interesting format, and playing 3 colors, or even 2 colors at times. You can even go 4 colors. I've tried. There's many things you can do. 3 colors seems to be like what you actually want to be going, but there's, I guess, an argument that might be a bit harder to pull off than a 2 color deck. You can always play like these mutate creatures, especially the mythics, in kind of like decks that don't necessarily have green or red. As long as it's blue and green or blue and red, you can play it because you can use it to mutate ability itself. Luca, now mythic, and this is the alternate art for it, which is really nice. Luca is seeing a lot of play. People wanting it to be banned, or that was an Agent of Treachery, which is also kind of problematic in Standard at the moment. So basically, if you haven't heard about it, you playing basically the Jeskai Fires kind of deck list in Standard, and you play Luca once you have a token in play, and then you can -2. So -2 is exile target creature you control, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card with higher converted mana cost. Put the card onto the battlefield and rest at the bottom of your library in random order. And then your only creature is Agent of Treachery, which is a 7 mana creature, and it basically steals any permanent from your opponent. So that's really annoying to be playing against, getting all your stuff stolen, as it only plays tokens and that one, well, not one creature, but Agent Treachery is the only creature, but there's a few copies of it in the deck. Yorion is the companion for that deck, funnily enough. So that's 11 alternate art commons and uncommons. So basically the first box, I would say 12 is probably an average that you would get. Garuda, so a lot of play at the beginning of Standard when this set came out, but not seeing as much play now. I think there's still some play in Pioneer, but really haven't seen how that deck works as of yet. Whirlwind of Thought. There is our 12th alternate art with only 3 packs to go for this second box. As usual, guys, like, subscribe, share, comment on this video if you can. Gigantha. It'll be really much appreciated. I will be trying to get these all out to you as quick as possible throughout this week. I've got couple of other series if you've enjoyed this series. Oh, foil Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. Wow. Was not expecting another foil mythic in this case, let alone in this box here. And what a mythic to get in foil. Seeing a lot of play in Commander. So whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. So doubling your mana basically, except for lands. So if you have like Land of War Elves or that kind of mana dork card, and you can tap for heaps of mana. Also like mana rocks. This obviously goes off with a few cards in Commander that gives you infinite mana. You got 5 green and a blue to look at the top 5 cards of your library and put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield. So a win clause within the card itself as well. So yeah, really cool card. And last pack now. I don't think we can beat what we just saw. Voracious Great Shark. Alright, so we'll just go over what we just got in terms of our mythics. We got 1 foil mythic. This is not mythic, but I put it in that pile. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics. 1 being a foil, another being alternate art. So really good hits there. Actually ended up being a really good box at the end. It started off pretty slow. We got our Dorat Perfect Pet as our box topper. And then we've got in here, I think we got 1, 2, yeah, so we've only got 2 foil rares. 2 foil rares, and then we got our Zagoth Triumph alternate full art. So that is our second box. We end our video, our first part of our series for Case Files Ikoria. So as always guys, everything on the stack has resolved, and good games everyone. G'day everyone, it's the Gatherer here. Thanks for checking out the channel. And if you live in Australia and love Magic the Gathering, then our affiliate Facebook group, Josh and Pat's MTG Bazaar, is the place to go to purchase awesome singles and sealed product for bargain prices. It's a page where you can bid daily for the cards you need, or for the cards that you don't but can't resist, as the thrill of the hunt is too much to pass. Check them out in the link below.